Hello everybody, and welcome to your daily messages from Spirit on Crossing the Spiritual Streams. These are daily readings that we do every day where we channel messages from Spirit and we get those messages out to you. We do have 3 piles that you can choose from. We have pile 1, 2, and 3 as it states there. And you can go through and whichever one draws you in with your gut instinct, that's the pile that you should go watch. And there will be timestamps in the description that will lead you there when you're ready to go see your reading. I would like to just take a moment to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel, who has shared the channel with their friends and family, who has given thumbs ups on the videos that they've watched, as well as people who have been able to leave us comments in the comments section. Those are very important to us. They mean a lot to us, and we just wanted to say thank you. Okay, we're going to give you some time to reflect on these piles and also to be thinking of a yes or no type of question that you would like to get an answer to, because we do oracle spheres in each pile as well where we get answers. Okay, so we'll give you time to reflect, and when you're ready, you go directly to your pile listed in the description by its timestamp. Hello, Pile 1, and welcome to your daily messages from Spirit. Remember, we have our messages, but we also have our oracle spheres. So you can be thinking of a yes or no type of question that you'd like to get an answer to. All right, let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. We got the Devil card. Well, that's been showing up in a lot of readings lately. The 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. Okay. The message is similar to one that's been coming up in readings recently, but the energy is slightly different, so maybe that's a good thing. But there's still a little bit of the lingering same energy, so I'm going to say what the message is. There is some sort of idea, some sort of project, some sort of, there's something out there that you've been working on, something you're passionate about, something you care about, something that's all yours. It's your ideas, it's your baby, so to speak. It's your grouping of information. It's your take on things. It's your unique perspective. It's something of yours. There's somebody out there who might be trying to sabotage that, might be trying to steal it, might be trying to make it not work, take credit for it, those kinds of energies. And that's been a message for probably at least 3 or 4 readings now over this last week or so. But the energy is slightly shifting a little bit in that it looks like you should be able to outsmart this enemy, defeat this enemy, get past this obstacle, so to speak, and be able to get to the final prize, the final recognition, the happiness, the monetary, whatever is coming from this. And I do feel like mostly it's monetary in nature. We talked about this in another reading a while back, but it looks like Spirit still wants you to know that there's still a danger and that you still have to protect it. You still have to keep working at it, but that the energy is shifting to where you're more and more likely to get through these problems and past this obstacle and be able to reach the final goal. You're getting closer and closer as time goes on, but that you still have to be careful. Okay, so that's the energy that we have here. If you've ran across the readings recently where you've ran across this particular pile that talks about this stuff, then it's obviously, you know, something Spirit's really trying to, you know, keep in the foremost in your mind here. So I don't know. Every once in a while, I get a message like that that just keeps persisting. And I'm not sure exactly why that happens. I don't know if it's because people need to hear it more than once, or if because they might miss a reading, and Spirit's trying to make sure they get it, if they watch a particular reading, or what it is. So I always try to let people know if it's one that's been showing up more than once, to know how important this is, or why, Spirit really wants to get this out there. All right. We do have our Oracle spheres here. We have 3 different stands. We have gold, blue, and green. You pick which stand you would like to get your answers on. You think of a yes or no type of question that you'd like to get an answer to, and we'll go out with the answers. Number 1, gold, is a no. Number 2, blue, is a not likely. And at number 3, green's a not now. So number 1, gold's a no. Number 2, blue, is a not likely. And at number 3, green, is a not now. So there are your Oracle Sphere answers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here for the reading. Please remember to check out our other videos on the channel. We have lots of timeless tarot videos on lots of topics. They're much more in depth than the daily readings are. We also do put out the daily readings every day. We put the other types of videos out at least once a week. So we look forward to seeing you again in those videos. And may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your daily messages from Spirit. Remember, we have our daily messages here. We also have our Oracle spheres. So you could be thinking of a yes or no type of question that you would like to get an answer to, because we will get those towards the end of the reading. All right, let's see what we've got today. We've got the Chariot, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, lots of movement. This message has to deal with movement in your life. Lots of movement. There is, I really feel like it's probably work related, or at least financially related, if not your actual job or work. But Spirit is letting you know to be on the lookout, because you're on the move. Okay? Things are starting to move at a very quick pace. Things are starting to move forward. You're starting to rise up. You're getting ideas out there. You're getting movement is happening in this field. More than likely it's monetary, more than likely it's work related, or monetary related, or both together. But in somehow, shape, or form, it has something to do with the way you make money, or the side ways that you make money, maybe. But basically, Spirit is letting you know things are going to move very quickly. Another message that's going on with this is not only be prepared for things to move fast, because, sometimes that kind of throws us off guard, but that there's some advice coming your way that you should pay attention to. That there's somebody who's going to be able to give you some very good advice that's going to help you on this journey and help you create the kinds of energy that you want to create. That's going to help you get where you want to go. And Spirit wants you to pay attention to that advice. That somebody will be able to give you that advice, and Spirit wants you to pay attention to it. So that's kind of the message that they're trying to get out there to you. First of all, is be on the lookout that things are going to move very fast now, but also that somebody's going to give you some advice, and that you should be inclined to take it, because it should help with the journey. Okay? So that's kind of the energy we got going on with the reading today. Now let's look at our Oracle spheres. You think of a yes or no type of question that you can get an answer to. We have 3 different stands. We have blue, gold, and green. You pick which stand you'd like to get your answer on, and then we go out and we'll get our answers. Number 1, blue, is a maybe. Number 2, gold is a not now. And a number 3, green is a not likely. So number 1, blue is a maybe. Number 2, gold is a not now. And a number 3, green is a not likely. So there's our Oracle Sphere answers for today. Thank you so much for being here for the reading. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up and to check out our other videos. We have lots of timeless tarot on lots of different topics. They're much more in-depth than these daily readings are. We do put out those types of readings every week, or at least once a week. And we also have our daily readings that we do every day. So we look forward to seeing you in future videos. And may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your daily messages from Spirit. And we do have your messages here as well as our Oracle spheres. So you could be thinking of your yes or no question that you'd like to get an answer to, because we will get that towards the end of the reading. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say for you guys today. Ooh, the 10 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Oh my. And the Hermit card. Okay. The message that Spirit has for you today is it's time to come out of your shell. It's time to come out of hiding. It's time to get yourself back out there. I feel like a good portion of you have been keeping yourself bottled up, that you've had some not so great experiences, especially in matters of the heart or emotions or in relationships, and you've been kind of keeping yourself enclosed and bottled off and away from the world because you were trying to protect yourself, you were trying to stay away from people because you didn't like the way it made you feel, and so forth. Spirit would now like for you to consider, now might be the time to start taking baby steps, maybe, okay? Not necessarily charge out there, but baby steps. Take some effort, some time to kind of put your toe in the water, so to speak. Start getting into relationships with people, and this doesn't have to be romantic relationships. This could be with friendships or other types of emotional relationships as well. They don't have to be a romantic one, although it could be and possibly is for a lot of you. The idea is now might be the time for you to start trying to forge a little bit more relationships than what you have had for a while recently. Basically, if you can get out there and just kind of dabble in meeting people or talking to people or letting people kind of back into your life a little bit, that you'll be highly rewarded for it. And that it's a good idea to just kind of start moving in that direction is what Spirit would like for you to consider and start thinking about. That, you know, the time for that reflection and that introspection and that walling yourself off from the world and those other things, that time is now come to a completion energy, and now it's time for you to move past that. Okay? So hopefully that message will make sense for you. You'll understand it, and it'll be something you can do something with. Let's move on to our Oracle spheres. Remember, you think of a yes or no question that you'd like to get an answer to. We have 3 different stands. We have blue, gold, and green. You pick which stand you would like to get your answer on. Remember, it's a yes or no type of question, so don't have it be too open-ended. Make sure it can have a yes or no type of answer. You pick which stand you'd like to get your answer on, and then we'll go out and we'll get our answers. Oops, there's one already. All right, number 1, blue is very likely. Number 2 gold is a probable. And a number 3 green is a yes. So number 1 blue is very likely. Number 2 gold is a probable. Number 3 green is a yes. So there are your Oracle Sphere answers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here. We very much appreciate you watching the videos. We enjoy doing them. We hope they're useful to you. Please remember to check out our other videos on the channel. We have lots of timeless tarot on lots of different topics. There's bound to be something out there that you would like to see, and we would appreciate you watching those as well. We do put out those other types of videos at least once a week, as well as these videos every day. So we look forward to seeing you again in future videos, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye.